Hi, my name is Gerald, and this is my first vlog of my weight loss journey. And it's really primarily for me, but at some point in the future, I may decide to share this publicly, depending on how things progress. And hopefully, this will help keep me motivated as well as keep me accountable. Every week, I will log on and I will make an individual video, and then eventually I will compile them into something that is comprehensible for anyone else who chooses to view them, if I choose to provide them publicly. But to begin, I have been struggling with my weight for most of my life, specifically as an adult. As a young child, up until about the age of 9 or 10, I was actually considered to be underweight. But I had a bike accident where I got my foot caught in a spoke of a bike I was riding on the back of with my grandfather, and was in the hospital. I had to have some work done, some surgery done. And it was like from that point on, I incrementally started to pick up weight. By the time I was in high school, I was obese. My largest weight was 313 pounds. My lowest weight as an adult was 250. I am currently at 272 as of this morning. But that's sort of the backstory. Now, when I'm looking from today onward, I have started the process, the initial process for bariatric preparedness and surgery. And I understand that this is a tool, but I spent many years thinking about whether I wanted to do it. Then I bucked against the idea of doing it because I always felt like, oh, people who have this done, they wind up gaining the weight back anyway. So I use that as rationale for me not to pursue during this process. But then I came to the conclusion that really I just was not emotionally, mentally, or spiritually ready to take this on. And now 6 years later, I feel I have come to the point where I am ready. So I started this process last week, Monday, where I had my very first meeting with the surgeon. But prior to that, I had gone through the non-bariatric diet center, or whatever they call that. And I just didn't feel that really held me accountable. They gave me medication that helped me to lose the weight, helped me to lose some weight. But I don't want to rely on medication, because there comes a point where you have to be able to sustain or continue to lose on your own when you get off of this medication. And the whole goal for me to losing weight really is centered or focused on me getting off of the medications I have to take for hypertension and diabetes. So to add another medication, that just did not seem the path that I wanted to take. So after much thought and consideration, and talking to friends and colleagues who have had this done successfully, I decided this is the road that I need to take. And I am at a different place now than when I initially started. And like I said, I spent 6 years thinking about this, and I'm ready. So I'm ready to live my life. So I got weighed in at the bariatric center at Borges, Ascension Borges, and it was 273 pounds. That was on Monday, and today I am 272. And I don't have my next appointment until I think June 14th. So I am not permitted to gain any more weight than what I was when I weighed in. So if I do that, then the likelihood of me being ready mentally, emotionally, is not there. So now it's up to me, and this is where the work begins. This is a new lifestyle change. I recognize that. I am one of the people who can rationalize anything. I can rationalize eating that chocolate cake. I can rationalize, eating that full plate of fried chicken, collard greens, potato salad, all of my favorites. I can rationalize how that's not unhealthy. Well, the reality is, at 272 pounds, at the age of 54, soon to be 55 this fall, having all kinds of physical ailments, a diabetic, hypertension, can't stand on my feet for long periods of time when I'm conducting because my ankles start to hurt the very next day where I can barely walk. It was time for a change to be made. And that change starts now. So this is the end of part 1. And I plan to document this process every week. I will be very honest about my weight. And we'll see where we go from there. That's it.